Hi guys, welcome to Brother Jay's Card Finds. Coming back to you. It was supposed to be a 2 card show weekend. However, I found so many good things at the first show that I basically spent all of my money. I only allot about $100 for a weekend's worth of card shows. I really don't want to spend any more than that. So I had $100 going in. I spent 70 at the Allentown show. That's the one at the airport. And to be honest, the weird thing about it was Darren, who I always talk about, was there, and he was the only dealer that I even looked at any of his stuff. I didn't look at anybody else's stuff. I was there right around 11. I was there till about 6 o'clock at night, so I was there about 7 hours going through his boxes. I know people are like, 7 hours? He's got a lot, but I guess I'm kind of slow at going through boxes, especially because he had a lot of quarter boxes, which were, a ton to go through. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I ended up coming up with a total ended up being 70. So I think I got close to 20, 22. I had 90, 50, quarter cards. 90 quarter cards. I may have said 50 cents earlier. If I did, I meant a quarter. They were quarter cards. And then I got 54, I believe, dollar cards. So he gave me the dollar cards for 50. The price on the quarter cards would have been $22.50. So I got those for 20. So that was $70. Not a huge discount, but I mean, it was fine. I mean, they're cheap cards as it is, so you can't really expect a whole lot. So anyway, I was thinking about going to the Denver show, which was in Denver, PA, the Card Boys. However, like I said, I spent 70 of my 100 at that first card show, and I didn't really want to go to another card show with $30. I ended up spending the 25 of the 30 on lunch and some other things. So, so I didn't go to the show today. I don't know how good or bad it may have been. There have been plenty of times at the Cardboy show where I've left within an hour and not been happy with it. So I took the time to go through and organize everything. It's mainly organized by the way I organize them in my collection. So the 50-cent stuff, the quarter stuff and the dollar stuff is kind of going to be grouped together. So first of all, I'm going to start with this. This is the one card that I know off the top of the bat was a bad card to buy. So it's going to go, I don't know if it's going to go in the trash or I'll probably just put it, it looks pretty bad. Let me see, I'll show you. Travis Kelce. It's a playoff stargazing card, and it's from 27 Panini playoff. I figured that's only 4 years away from his rookie year, so it's kind of a good card. But as you can see, as I move down, see all the scratching and the marks and everything on it? Yeah. I didn't notice that when I pulled it at the show. It wasn't as obvious, so yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. So that's a quarter I wasted. I guess I can count it as part of the money that he knocked off. Next group of cards. I did pay a quarter for these, which may be a little high for basically commons. But these are 5 cards that I believe I need for my 1984 set. I say believe because my phone died halfway through. Well, really 2/3 of the way through the show, my phone died. So we have a George Bell. We have a Dave Winfield All-Star. I have a Mark Davis card. I have a Luis Aponte card. And then a Fernando Valenzuela. I'm pretty sure I need them all except for maybe Fernando. But I remember Fernando was the last card I needed the last time I completed an 84 set. So I just assume I probably needed it. And then I probably don't have it in my Fernando Valenzuela section of my players boxes. So, all right. Let's see. These here are what I'm calling my Well, they're basically my numbered cards that I'm not. I probably have a few other numbered cards that I'm not putting in with the regular cards, but these are ones that, well, I mean, they're just numbered cards. Let's put it that way. So this one, I don't believe this one was actually numbered, but it's special. As you can see, it's one of those MLB logo refractors. I don't know how rare they are. I have to look them up. Obviously, it's not like a superstar. It's Estuary Ruiz. It's kind of a cool card, but I have to look it up to see some value on that before I put it away. I will do that. Here's another one of those Donruss Elite 2000 and what year were they? If I remember right. I think this says 2004. This might not be the same set as the other ones I have, but I do remember that these are numbered out of 750, and this is a Brett Boone, so it looks like it's refracting things too. So, and this one here, I just liked it because I'm pretty sure that's from the 75 series when he wished the ball to stay fair for his home run. I did realize when I looked at it a little bit. I looked at the back, and if I can get the focus, that is. Hold on. 18 of 50. So it's actually a fairly rare card. So I have one top loader left over. I think I'm going to put it in that top loader. So, I mean, a 1 of 50. It's not the most common card. So, all right. Non-sports. If any of you care about non-sports, this is a Superman 2 sticker. Now, when I was there, I kind of thought the corner there was loose. It looked, I don't know, it looked a little wonky, but other than that, it looked fine. When I got home, the corner fell off, and there's no way to reattach it, obviously. But I'm going to keep it, because other than that corner missing, it looks very good. It's a cool-looking sticker. So, it's a Superman 2 American flag. I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm going to keep that. Even though, really, it's not worth a lot, because it's missing a corner. This is some kind of Three Stooges promo card. Apparently a set coming out was the Chronicles of the Three Stooges. I believe it did come out. This was a promo from Non-Sport Update. For this, it was promo number 4. And I'm a big Stooges fan. I don't have much in the way of Stooges cards, but I am a big Stooge fan. So I need to actually get some more of that kind of thing. These next 3 are related. Darren had a ton of Welcome Back Cotter cards. I assume he didn't have the complete set or he wouldn't have thrown it in the box. So I didn't try to assemble it. But I did take 3 that I thought were kind of fitting because they were basically some of the things that these characters said on the show. Kind of iconic sayings. Up Your Nose with a Rubber Hose by Vinnie Barbarino. Ooh, 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 ooh by Arnold Horshack. And Hi There by Washington. You'll have to excuse me. I don't believe I know Mr. Washington's first name. I don't want to assume and get it wrong. So, but yeah, I thought those were kind of neat. So, for a quarter, I mean, nothing wrong with that. We got, this is the only Frank Thomas card I got the whole day. There were some others, but my phone had died at the time, and I was pretty sure that I had them, but I couldn't even check. But this one I was pretty darn sure that I didn't have, so I picked it up, and yes, indeed, I did not have it. All right, here's the sleeved rookies, and I will look to see if there are any that I took the top loader off, thinking, a dollar card that I didn't think was worth the top loader when I got home. But nope, these were all quarter cards. So we have what I believe is a Archives C.J. Abrams rookie. I really don't know if he's that good, but I mean, he was good, but I ain't gotten a little trouble. So hold on, I'm gonna do one at a time. So I don't want to spoil everything. It's just one I know I didn't have, so I did that a couple times. This is a Corbin Carroll Bowman Chrome prospect card, not his first Bowman, obviously, but I think it was from the same year, but yeah. So not a refractor. Okay, here we go. Charlie Condon. This guy's supposed to be very good. First Bowman Chrome. I was very happy to add that for a quarter. Not a refractor of any kind, but this one here may be a duplicate. I have a ton of Prince Fielder cards, and especially early ones when he was with the Brewers. So I think I may already have this, but I figured for a quarter, I'll just have another. I don't mind. I'm going to keep that regardless. This is a Carlos Gonzalez first-year card from 2005 Topps. Now, I don't remember him ever being with the Diamondbacks, but it must be... He must have got traded, I guess. I always thought he started... I don't know. I think most of us know him mainly from the Rockies. So, this is a Spencer Jones, and this is one of those, what is it, leaf metal or something like that? Yeah, I can't get that to focus. I'm going to go ahead and block out my background because I do want things to be focused so you guys can see them. I know I do this all the time. I start with the background, then I go to the white thing, but I would really like you guys to be able to see the cards. That's why I do these videos. So let's start that again. Again, Spencer Jones. And like I said, I think it's leaf metal. I'm not sure though. All right. We got, oops. We got the flying Royce Lewis card. This is just the 87 redo. So I don't believe I had that already. This one I only basically got because, as you can see, do they call them red hot rookies? I don't know, but they got the red thing, which means something. This guy's obviously not going to be rookie of the year, so I'm not worried about it. And I believe it's a refractor. Well, maybe not. No, I don't think it is a refractor. I think just a lot of chrome and shiny. But I got it because of the red rookie logo. I don't know how much value it adds to it, but I figured for a quarter it wasn't too bad. This one was this one actually this is a tough one for me. I bought it thinking it was another player. The Brewers have, I believe, a guy that is their closer now. I think his name is Taylor McGill. And I think it's spelled the same way. This guy may be related to him. I don't know. But apparently it's not the same player. This guy's still with the New York. And this is his rookie card. It's numbered to 128, which was his, if you look at this, 128 was his whip in 2021. So, since it's a rookie, I'm going to keep it with the rookies. I thought about just dumping it and putting it in with the numbered cards. Not dumping it, I mean, just putting it with the numbered cards. But he's still a rookie. Maybe it'll amount to something. I don't know. This is Bobby Miller. This is one of those hot box parallels. It's chrome looking. And it's his rookie. I had high hopes for him when he first came out. I don't know if the Dodgers even use him as a starter. I mean, I know they have so much money invested in their whole team. Zach Neto, I don't know. I haven't heard a lot about him this year, if he's having a good year or not. But that's a 88 style Mojo card. So we got this is just the base Connor Norby rookie. I don't believe I had it from this year's Topps. Series 1. This is a Cal Raleigh. It has a lot of stuff going for it. I don't like the card because I don't like Diamond Kings. But it's his rookie and it's an artist proof. So for a quarter, even though it's friggin' ugly, I still bought it. Here is a Jackson Rutledge, another rookie. I don't know how good he is, but it's an X-Fractor. You know what I mean? The X-Fractor, whatever, parallel. So I figured, why not? A rookie. This guy, I really don't know how good he is. I know the Pirates basically traded for him, even up with Ke'Bryan Hayes, who was, a decent player, if not great. I mean, he wasn't great, but... So, I mean, when they like a prospect that much, one team, I at least try to invest in it a little bit. This is Brock Wilken. First of all, I'm pretty sure I have this. But it's his first Bowman. I think he's fairly highly rated in the Brewers farm system. So if he's good, I wouldn't mind having an extra. I wish it was a Jacob Mizorowski, but I did not find any of those at this show either. I still have my Jacob Mizorowski coming in the mail. It has not arrived yet because people on eBay are very slow. I was surprised by this one. This is a Jim Wynn rookie card. And other than the printing flaw down there by his name, it's so clean and it's got pretty sharp corners. I was very excited by this card. For a quarter, oh my, definitely. All right, next on the agenda is rookies in top loader. So I'm going to assume most of these were out of the dollar box. I'll see if there were any that weren't. No, I think these were all in the dollar box. Yeah, yep. That one might not have been. No, I think it was. Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go through them now. Here is a Jose Abreu Bowman Chrome rookie. I have his Bowman Chrome first Bowman, but here's his rookie. I did not have that card. So, we got, I wasn't sure, but yes, this is a Jose Bautista rookie. It's 2002 Topps Chrome, and it's from the Update and Traded set. So yeah, that's a cool one to add to my collection. I'm not sure if I ever actually had a real Bautista rookie, but that one definitely is. So here's a Donruss Optic, the rookies, Bo Bichette. I'm pretty sure I already have that, but I'll keep it anyway. This one's kind of an oddball one. International Men of Mystery, Jason Dominguez. Still hoping he's going to be good. And this is from 2021, so that's pretty far back. I think that might be close to his first Bowman year. So, no more. I couldn't believe this was in the dollar box. You guys know what this is, the 1991, 91? I think it's 90. Yeah, no, it's 92. 92 Topps Traded. Nomar Olympic card. Very good. I'm excited about that. Troy Glaus, Bowman's Best rookie. I double-checked to make sure it was an actual rookie. Here's one. I have the paper one of this. Never had the chrome. So this is a Matt Holliday and Jeff Winchester. But obviously, the attraction is Matt Holliday. And this is Topps Chrome rookie. This one I always like if I see it. I have at least one or two of them already. But this is the 90 Classic Chipper Jones. Probably his first card. If not, he might have, I don't know. I'd have to look that up to be sure. But it's before all of his rookies in 91. So, Tim Lincecum. This is his rookie. It says SP, but I think what it is it's an upper deck card, and they did them in the SP style. I don't think it's actually an SP card, but I'll have to look it up just to see. Evan Longoria, this is not his first Bowman, obviously, but I think it came out in his rookie year. And it's a Chrome, Bowman Chrome, and it's a Team USA card, so for $1, why not? Brian McCann, who I personally think is a jackass, but... not like he's ever going to watch my videos, but I do not like Brian McCann. I don't like when he jumped in Carlos Gomez's face. Like, he was he had a home run, and he blocked him from crossing the home plate so he could yell at him. And that's bullcrap as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a fan of him, but I will buy his rookie card just to put in my rookie box. This is a Matt Olson 92. This is actually a archive. It's a Topps archive. So here is a Rafael Palmeiro 87 Donruss the rookies. I believe I already have that. Very possible, but I'll keep it. This one, I don't know if I had the chrome on this. This is a John Papelbon Bowman Chrome rookie. Does it say rookie or does it say first year card? I think it says rookie card. Yeah, it says rookie card. This one, I had to actually think about it for a while. Because I know Rendon is kind of falling off the face of the earth. But this is his Bowman Chrome rookie, and it's also a refractor. So, I thought, you know what? I'll buy it for $1. And, let's see. We got Luis Robert, and this is a complete sets variant. So, I believe I at least have one of these, but now I have another. You guys know me, I'll buy the same stuff. Alex Rodriguez, this is a classic gold. Let's see. It's SI4, whatever that means. Okay. All right. So we have a Pudge Rodriguez, Don Ruster Rookies. I don't know if I had that as a single, but I do now. Same with this one. Pudge Rodriguez Fleer Ultra update. Okay. And this one, this guy isn't that great, but it's an auto. So Antonio Senzatella, first Bowman. Then we have Ben Sheets and Barry Zito, dual rookie, and it's the Topps Chrome. And we have, no, don't need to do that. Sorry, guys. I had to tell my girlfriend that the dog does not need to go outside. She's already been outside. All right. She's doing her best to be quiet. She knows I'm doing a video, and I appreciate that, but I didn't want her taking the dog out for no reason. So, first Bowman Chrome rookie. All right. See you later, then. First Bowman Chrome rookie of Blake Snell. And the last one is a Jason Varitek 1992 update, or traded, Topps traded. And that's the Olympic card as well. All right, that's it for the sleeved rookies. Now, all right. These are, I mean, those are the top-loaded rookies. And here's the top-loaded just cards. Here's a 69 Felipe Lou. This is a George Brett. But if you look at the back, it's a pre-production sample. These were included, I believe, in the 1993 Topps Factory set. Zach Greinke, 2004 Bowman, just a regular Bowman. 2004, kind of his real rookie year, even though he had a 2002. So it's a prospect card. Let's put it that way. Here's the neat one. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see. Oh, there you go. That looks real clean. There you go. It's a Ken Griffey Jr. Anniversary Edition. It's by Upper Deck and Denny's, which I've not seen the Denny's. Denny's logo is up there. There it is. So that's a neat Griffey hologram. We got 3 Bryce Harper's Gypsy Queens. Now, Gypsy Queen is not my favorite, but Bryce Harper is definitely a quality player. So I believe it was 20. I'm going to just guess, because not guess, but I'm trying to remember. I did look them up, and that's why they're in the order they're in. I believe the first one is 2013, the next one is 2016, and the last one is 2019. So there you go. This one was kind of a joke card. I didn't need either of the next two, but I'm going to show them off anyway. This one I got just because it was so miscut. Look how miscut that is. Otherwise, it's not too bad. It's a 63 Wally Moon. You can't argue with the unibrow. Even the little one, you can clearly see the unibrow. But that, I was talking to somebody at this show. We were talking about Wally Moon, and we basically said he had to be doing that on purpose, that he grew that on purpose. Otherwise, I mean, it's, I don't know if that was a fashion thing back then, but I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose. Another Wally Moon, 64. I said it was kind of a waste because I already have both those cards. Because I have a complete Wally Moon player. I don't think I'm missing any. I'm pretty sure I'm not. This is a weird one for me to buy, but it's a 1970 Topps Greg Nettles. Greg Nettles. And the reason I bought it is because it's his first card by himself. He had a 69 rookie with someone else, but this is his first card by himself. He wasn't a Hall of Famer, but he was a star player for a long time. This is a neat one. This is a 1984, well, I can't really say it's a 1984. What it's called is Cards That Never Were. And this is a 1984 Kirby Puckett Topps card. So it could have been in the traded set, but they missed out. Plus on top of that, this is the blue variant of it. And it's, I looked up the value on the trading card database. It said it was about a $5 card. So for $1, I'm not going to argue that. And I like it. It's neat. I didn't know if I wanted to pay $1 if it was just a plain old variant. But here's another one of the pre-production things. This is Nolan Ryan. I don't think that's the same picture they used on the actual. You can see pre-production sample. Okay. We got a 1960 Herb Score. I may or may not already have this, but this one was very clean. I was very happy with it for $1. That's definitely on the top, not the top loader, but the sleeve inside. I could have changed it out, but the sleeve, other than having the sticker on it, was in pretty good shape. So may or may not have that one, but I don't mind owning another for $1. And here is a Juan Soto. This is the 86 redo chrome, and I don't know if it's supposed to be a refractor, but it sure appears to be refracting. But that's just my opinion. I think a lot of the chrome stuff looks like it's refracting. All right, we're going to switch here, and this is going to be a long group of cards that hopefully you guys will enjoy. Pro wrestling. So I got a ton of pro wrestling out of the quarter box. There was one card. I'm not sure if this card was out of the quarter box or the dollar box. I think it was out of the dollar box, but I put it in a top loader later. This is a Haku rookie card. I guess at that point he was King Haku, but that is his rookie. So that's from the classic set. So it's a Haku rookie. Everybody knows about Haku. He was pretty much a badass in real life. Could beat up anybody just about, and a lot of people were afraid of him. All right, this first one is not a WWE card. It is a UFC card, but it's a Brock Lesnar. I did pay $1 for this, even though it's not in a top loader. I don't feel it needs to be in a top loader. It's, whatever. All right, and the rest of the WWF ones are in alphabetical order. If they have a last name, it goes by last name. Otherwise, it just goes by their first name. First of all, we got a Panini Prism prismatic entrances of Bailey. We got a Legend, a Lunder Blaze, or Medusa as she was known. Here's a real obscure one. This is Cherry. She was with Deuce and Domino, if any of you guys remember them. I picked it up because she looks pretty good. This one I got, this is Brodus Clay. I have no idea. And if any of these are rookies, I don't know it because I didn't look them up yet. So you'll have to excuse me on that. I was hoping, most of them have the rookie symbol if they're a rookie, though. I like Brodus Clay. I am kind of, hopefully this doesn't drive any of my fans away, but I am more right-leaning with my politics, so I do watch him on the Gutfeld show a lot. So, here's an Edge Fearless Panini Prism. So, looking kind of old there. So, it is a WWE card, so that's cool. Terry Funk. Very old, not an old card, but an old picture. There is a Joe Gacy rookie card, Panini Prism. And Joe Gacy is now in the Wyatt 6. So I don't know which one he wears, but he is in that group. So, which is why I have that. Eddie Guerrero, classic. Going way too soon, but there he is, Eddie Guerrero. Paul Heyman. That's the first card of Paul Heyman I believe I've ever owned, so that was unusual. See that? Sheiky baby, there he is, the Iron Sheik. All right, we got a Chris Jericho. Okay, we got a Junkyard Dog. We got a Kofi Kingston, and another Chrome Kofi Kingston here. So there you go. Dean Malenko, the Iceman. You don't see too many cards of him. Here is Drew McIntyre, Chrome. Kevin Nash, Big Sexy, the Legend. We got Natalia. We got, one of my favorites, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. So there you go. Mr. Perfect. Even though I know his name's Kurt Hennig, I put him in under Perfect. Here's the Rowdy Piper. I believe that picture looks like, I mean, I don't know from looking at it. I was going to say, it looks like he's more when he was a face. I always like Piper better as a heel. Damian Priest. Not a big fan of him, but I know he's popular nowadays, which is kind of why I bought it. There's another Damian Priest, the Chrome. Harley Race, another one of the toughest men in the sport ever. I believe 8-time NWA champion. It was always 7 for a long time, but then they went back and counted a title change he and Flair had in New Zealand or something like that. This is a weird Ultimate Rivals card. It is Cody Rhodes, which is the reason I bought it, versus Hardcore Holly. Of course, they have Holly trying to beat him up, but we know who's the bigger star there. Cody is so over right now. I'm using my wrestling terminology. I hope you guys don't mind. Seth Rollins with the Money in the Bank. Here we got ravishing Rick Rude laying the smackdown on Dusty with his polka dots. Tito Santana. That's just the regular Tito, not the El Matador. We have Sheamus putting a hurting on the Wyatt family, at least, well, you know, not Bray himself, but his two guys. Io Sky. I don't know a lot about her. I know she's in the title picture because I do watch a lot of the pay-per-views, the major ones anyway, so I believe she was just in that. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I don't mind him being the Dragon. I mean, you know, it's not much of a gimmick with him. Vader. Not very successful in the WWF, but yeah. And this is a pretty neat one, I think. In Memory of Warrior. 1959 to 2014, the WWE roster pays tribute to the Ultimate Warrior. Here's the back of it. Okay. That's all my wrestling. Okay. A little cotton mouth, and I'm over a half an hour here, so you guys are gonna. I'm just gonna continue to do it as one video. If you know what, if I do that, it's gonna probably end up being an hour. So I'm gonna. I lifted the camera before I shut up, but yeah, I'm gonna shut down for now and start a new one. Thanks for watching.